Morning, good morning, good morning.
Your coffee mug is over there, isn't it?
It is, and it's all good.
It's all right. Mine is here because it is Focus Friday, so you got to focus, especially with a tag Roanoke coffee mug. How can you go wrong with that?
And I haven't been happy with my coffee lately. So
what does that mean? I mean,
I'm gonna have to figure something.
You have to figure something out. Is that working?
A bad cup of coffee in the morning can make your whole day just.
Can man just go different ways?
Yes.
Well, that's all right, man. But we're gonna make it a great day here, as little sis, your former co-host would say.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. We're back here. I was sharing a post. I love the memory feature. Was sharing posts last year. This time, I had to go to Jacksonville, and you and Troy.
We're here.
Yeah. We were still. We was over. Yeah, we was over the Lawson.
We were holding it down.
Holding it down. Y'all did your thizzle.
Yes.
Y'all did your thizzle. You got me up here looking greasy. Ain't that terrible? Let me sweat and stuff. But it's really live, man. It's really going on, man. We are live down at the Gainesboro Daily Grind. We're going to do this thing real quick where we do some training where we like it.
And share it, right?
And share it.
There you go.
See, you something else. Why? No.
Why?
You gotta talk to those folks over there. So then you can make an excuse when you had your phone. When you had your phone, you had to look at it, but there, right there, like
I'm all over the place.
But you look beautiful.
My phone helps me.
It does.
Because believe it or not, I still, after all this time, get nervous in front of everybody every morning.
No way.
So my phone would keep me, shy away from that. I'm focusing on my phone.
Well, I'm right here with you now, back honey. What doesn't that make you feel safe? That don't make you feel safe. That don't make you feel safe and everything with you right here. That kind of maybe raise the anxiety up a little bit.
You can raise it. I was cool with Stevie, but now I got you.
Whole
back,
different thing.
So
it's a whole different thing. Gotta be dealing with all that. But hey, man, we are excited about everything that's going on in the city, man. So many great things happening. That's the one thing I did want to say. It's kind of crazy as I hear in the background. I was gonna sit off set, but man, like yesterday we met historic Gainesboro.
Yes.
Community groups, and it's such a beautiful thing. That's what's happening out here.
It really is.
But I'm so great that we're engulfed in the history. A lot of people don't know that what brought us together was your desire and heart to be in Gainesboro.
My desire and heart.
I was already here,
yeah.
And we put this thing together, and things have been happening. So now, how we're involved with the history, but happening right now is 3 more generations of future. It's us right here, my daughter, and her husband to be. Producing the show, and my grandbaby, my youngest grandbaby is up in here today. So everything feels pretty good, man. Everything feels pretty good.
And plus, we have 2 amazing guests today.
Yes. So they've been doing some great work out there, man. So y'all been seeing these people do that movement, and one is opening up now who's been doing a lot of delivery, which I thought was perfect. Like was the best thing. Helped me out. I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of missing them right now because I've been Grubhub been getting entirely too much. Really been getting entirely too much about patronage, yes. But bless them for being a business back here. But her delivery service is now converting to being in a restaurant, man, in a very prime location, as well as a young lady that you've been seeing all over the networks and magazines and everything else. So y'all stay tuned and did your Focus Fashion fashion show.
Yes. She did.
Oh, man.
You guys will meet her really, really soon.
So we're going to take a quick break and be right back, all right?
Stay focused.
I know firsthand the effects of sickle cell anemia.
I didn't start knowing about sickle cell anemia until I started growing up and had friends that had it. And
this disease that affects over 100,000 people in America alone.
My brother passed away from it. My oldest brother, at the age of 16 years old.
You don't really know when it's gonna hit.
Because it's not just for me; it's for everybody with sickle cell. Your loved ones, my loved ones, people we don't even know. They suffer from this disease, man, and we can do something, save their life. We can make it better.
The Bradley Free Clinic provides free, compassionate, and high-quality medical, dental, pharmaceutical, and preventative health care services for Roanoke Valley residents who lack the resources necessary to maintain their health and productivity using volunteer healthcare professionals. Check them out on their website at bradleyfreeclinic.com.
Faith for a Cure has a fourfold mission rooted in the cure. We care about the cause. We unite people with people. We partner with researchers in order to provide the most current information for persons living with sickle cell anemia in order to educate and spread awareness about this disease. Learn more about sickle cell anemia at www.faithforacure.org.
The Sweet Spot Yoni Steams. What is Yoni Steaming, you ask? Wonderful question. Yoni Steaming provides detoxification and natural healing for women's reproductive organs. They can be used to heal endometriosis, cysts, fibroids, yeast infections, irregular and painful menstrual cycles, and much more. Yoni Steams can also be helpful for vaginal rejuvenation, and many women use them as a form of meditation. Get your Yoni Steamed at The Sweet Spot now on Facebook.
We're back.
Hey, he wild out right there. He get it in right there.
Yes.
He doing his thing. You know what he's doing,
Yes.
man. I love it. I love it, man. It's Focus Friday, man. Hashtag that. Go ahead and share this thing. You saw that Father Focus Radio. We want to keep on showing that people are actively engaged in this because, man, we've had a killer week, man, of people who's been in here doing
Great
things,
guests
man.
this week.
Great guests. And this young lady, I think she was one of my first ones to come over when we got over to this building.
She sure was.
And already, before we finish out the year, got a whole another thing happening with you. How you doing, lady?
I'm doing fabulous. Life is good. Life is good.
Came in from Me-Mes Cafe now. Oh,
Yes.
man. It is officially that announcement with all the stuff going on out there, right?
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, you know, we've been doing the lunch delivery for the last year. Actually, this is our 1 year anniversary. And so now we have the opportunity to open a cafe at American National University. And they're located at 1813 East Main Street in Salem. And so we're going to open and we'll have breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Oh, wow.
We'll also have delivery, lunch delivery. We'll open at 7 a.m. We'll start off with a whole breakfast and then move into lunch and dinner, and it's going to be great.
I got the scoop, yo. I'm going to tell you, I got the scoop because I saw the menu.
Well,
I got the scoop. I was like, oh, shucks, man. We might really start getting it in, man. Congratulations, first of all.
Thank you.
Because I'm going to go ahead and this is the one thing I love about this show. By us working with partnerships with different businesses, you gain a relationship. You start to know these people. And your husband, who's I know is a huge instrument behind this, and seeing you guys getting excited about the challenges, because it wasn't easy. A lot of people will say, oh, they must have been really making some money off of doing that, which, you know, a lot of times that's not the case. However, there's favor involved when you walk in your faith and go forward, man.
Yes.
Yeah, man. You're glowing. You're glowing.
Yes, I'm just so excited. You know, we looked at many locations and back in April, and we just we didn't feel good about it.
Right.
So we just stepped back and we just said we were not going to move until God moved us. And then, you know, here we are now in October, and we're opening a cafe.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it without my husband's support.
That's right.
You know, he's my greatest support system. It's just been a dream come true for us.
Yeah.
You know, we still have all of the Me-Mes favorites for the healthy meals.
detox
You know, that
water,
we
of
still
course,
have
right?
the detox. It all started with a gallon of detox.
There we go. I like that.
Yeah, it all started. So, you know, we still got all the great favorites, and then we actually expanded the menu because not everybody does eat healthy.
Right.
So we open it up to accommodate everyone's taste buds. So we have a wide range of foods, from burgers to hot dogs to fries, and then we still, have the salads and the wraps and the tacos and things like that.
What about the loaded potatoes?
We are going to have the loaded potatoes.
Yes,
it won't be an everyday item, but we have where we'll have something different every day. Where we'll make plates where you have like meat, vegetables, things like that. We also have a great conference room to rent out for parties. So if you're having an event, birthday party, check us out. We have a huge room for everybody.
I saw the picture. That's really nice.
It's nice. It comes with the projector and the screen and then the boards you can write on. So that's really, really nice.
When you believe in something, the challenges are going to come. It's not supposed to be, but if you make your way, you can feel good about doing it. We doing it. So we do gotta get ready to go, Me-Me. But I'm so excited. You're saying you're opening up when?
Monday,
y'all.
Yes. Monday is 7 a.m. for walk-ins, and the students and staff at the school. Wednesday we'll start lunch delivery from 11 to 2, Monday through Friday. So definitely stop by and check us out.
That's awesome. So tell everybody the location again and your phone number or your Facebook page.
Sure. We're located inside American National University, and it's at 1813 East Main Street in Salem. And our phone number is 540-444-5226. Everyone's used to calling my cell phone, so stop doing that. We have our own dedicated phone line, so place your orders there.
There you go. Oh, man. Awesome, man. Please go out there. She brought the stuff to y'all. They brought it to you. Now y'all come out and see her. Go and support. Man, of course, all the business is always a pleasure, Me-Me, for coming through. And thank you for just being a part of this new focus. Things that's happening out here. Blessed to have you around and doing what you're doing.
Thank you for the opportunity. I love you guys.
Love you too.
We're going to take a quick break and be back with, a firecracker. That's all I can say. Miss Carolina, y'all keep it live. Right here on the Daily Grind Show, Focus Radio.
Stay focused.
One, two. Here we go. It's my time to rise. It's my time to shine. It's my time to live. It's my time to fly. It's my time. It's my time. I can see it. I can feel it. Time has come now to reveal it. I've been waiting for a long time. Gotta do it. And won't let nothing hold me down. Gotta do it. Because I may not get another chance. I believe it. If I want it, I can have it. I believe it. Done with falling, done with losing. I can do it. I think I'll tell myself again, I can do it.
I matter because I help people every day learn about their medications and their health, and I matter because I'm a human and every life matters.
Well, we're back. We just don't know anymore, right?
We do. We actually get back. We do. We was good. I love it, bro, because this is one thing I will say about TV. People have now embraced more. You can't talk to production team and things now. You know, Alan and all them guys, you know, they can talk to their production team.
Absolutely.
So I'm excited about, we've had a lot of different people come through to do things, and we're even working on more programs. You got young people who are looking for something to do. You know, please get more information. As I say, Connect with Focus Radio. Hit us up on the Facebook page. We got plenty of programs that's going down here. Another program, I am bigging up my kids right now, my daughter, and they had this exciting dance team down here all week. So, you know what I mean, been doing that. So a lot of great things happening. So just get connected, and we're so happy for a connection like this one right here. That, like, you know, I mean, since the inception, you know, just been doing so many great works here in the city. And I mean, you're on fire, man. Bless you. Tell us what we got here today.
Well, my heart is on fire because of you guys and the tremendous support that you in Focus Radio have given us, the Latin American community. I've been privileged to work with the Latinos since I moved to Roanoke, really. Everything started when I connected to Dr. Yolanda Puyana, who was the founder of an organization called Hacienda, and she was the one who organized the Latino Festival. At some point, I decided to do a serenade for a friend in a party, on a birthday party, because we do that. We Latinos go and we sing songs and all that and surprise, you know, the birthday person. And she was at that party, and she said, "Do you have a band?" And I really didn't, but I said, "Sure." And my sister, who was next to me and was singing with me, said, "Who's your band?" I said, "You."
There we go.
And then all out of a sudden, we put a band together. I called some friends. I said, "You're gonna dance, you're gonna help me with the production." And we put in 2016, the first time, Venezuela in the Latino Festival, which is the country where I come from.
That's
so
awesome.
And everything started since then, guys. I fell in love with Roanoke Valley and beyond, and how welcoming people were to the Latin American culture. And right now, I mean, I feel blessed that, you know, that this little spot here offered me so much, because I first moved to Boston, Massachusetts when I moved from Venezuela. Lived there for 10 years, and then I moved to San Diego, California. Never I imagined that it was going to be here in Roanoke, Virginia, where I was going to find such a tight community. And I've been honored and privileged to work with them and for them. And that's what we're doing right now. We're celebrating our Hispanic Heritage Month.
Yes. And I mean, and it's so timely and so perfect, because this is what I want to say to this, is that we look at, and sometimes our groups will be looked upon as only entertainers. So even though you were introduced from singing and things like that, that moving around wasn't that you were a nomad or doing other. You're a very skilled professional, and so tell people what you were doing in those moves, like the position stuff you were doing.
Yes, well, just based out of my own experience, and I like to, you would say, inquire about what other people's perspectives are and journeys. I like writing as well, so I do a lot of writing the stories of people, because when I came here to this country, first it was a big cultural shock for me. You know, you come from an environment that is so different, and then when you are here, and on top of everything, I came from South America, which is warm all the time, and I moved to Boston in the middle of a blizzard.
Okay,
so
there we go.
Talk about change. I spoke more Spanish than English back then, and then, you know, Bostonian accents are different, and you know, because you're from Jersey, so you know. So there were many changes in my life, and after a while, after I let's say, accustomed to being here, I started looking back and I said to myself, you know, I wonder what other people are going through. Because my situation, I really didn't go to hardships of life in other senses. I mean, all I did was a change of my culture and my language and environment.
And profession, though.
And profession, yes.
I mean, because, like I said, you like Harvard. I mean,
she went to Harvard.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I mean.
I never imagined. At some point, I said, you know, do you believe in when you say something? You know, some people say if you say something, if you dream of something, it might come later. Well, I'm a firm believer of that. I mean, back when I was in Venezuela, I was in Universidad de los Andes. That's where I studied chemical engineering. I started a career of engineering because Venezuela was the 5th oil producer of the world. And so that was one of the, that was one of the most important careers in I mean, I was only 15 years old when I graduated in high school. I was very young. And my parents, you know, said, you have to choose something that, you know, will be solid and will provide. So we went for the engineering field. And then, yes, everything started as a revolution in Venezuela back 18 years ago. And right now, sadly, it has become a tremendous dictatorship, and the country is going through very bad crisis. But back then, you know, I moved here to U.S. because of that revolution and political situation. It was very unsafe. And when I came here, I came open to find new horizons. And it turned out that Harvard University was looking for a volunteer who would have a scientific background. The only, and I think I told you this, Tommy, when they asked me, they said, do you know medical terminology? And I was, sure. Same as when Yolanda asked me if I had a band. I mean, my answer is usually, sure. But I mean, thinking, yes, I might know 1 or 2 in Spanish. I mean, but she wasn't specific with the question, so I was like, I'm not lying.
You put the rest of it together. Your belief is strong enough. Your personality, which is kind of the business
that is the name of my company, is Personality with S-U-N as the sun. Because, yes, based on my life, based on my friends' life, based on things that I perceive with all my body, I do believe everyone has a talent. Everyone has something good to give. Everyone has such a unique energy on their own. That if they know how to canalize that energy, and if they know, you know, how to use it, you can use it for the best, and you can make, oh my gosh, you can make amazing changes in society and in people. I mean, I don't mind if I can change, you know, 1,000 people, but if I can just change your day to day, that will be a lot for me.
You always change my day.
You do the same.
Every time I see you, you change my day. I mean, I could be upset and look at you and just, hey, you know, be happy.
That's when my brother, who's a nerd on physics, he will say, yes, the energies, they get connected.
There we go.
Because I feel that that's what happened to us. I mean, I met you guys, and even since I met you, I felt as if we were family already. I mean, as if we grew up, you know, okay, I'm African American. I'm African American.
And I was told down when I lived in Miami, I was told I lived in
Dominican,
down Dominican. I was told. I was like, he used to get so mad at me. He's like, no. I was like, no, man, I'm from Virginia. He's like, no.
Our cultures have so much in common, and beyond anything, because we do behave very similar. I mean, our families, the way that we talk, you know, we're like all sound and and salsa and rumba.
The origins. Too much.
It's a lot of rhythm here.
Oh my God, we're gonna have to add that to your show. We're gonna add it to your show.
Anyways, but what's more important and why I am passionate about working with culture is because I believe, again, all of us have something special to give, no matter what culture you're from.
That's right.
Right now, I'm celebrating my Hispanic heritage. Of course, I'm celebrating. I'm celebrating for me. I'm celebrating for people who are here in the Valley. I'm also celebrating for the people who are still there on those countries, struggling, because it's not just Venezuela. I mean, Nicaragua is going through a terrible crisis as well. El Salvador, you know, countries that historically or right now are going through very, very hard times. So I just want to send them this message of love from here, from Virginia, from this little spot, that the students at the universities are going to be representing countries. We'll talk about that. And I'm going to be sending them this love during the Hispanic Heritage Month, telling them, you know, we care for you.
Awesome.
We care about your culture. We care for you. You know, you might not hear about them in the news. You might not hear about them, you know, in the big TV shows or anything. But Focus Radio is talking about it. Bless you guys.
And
Thank
that's the one thing we've made it important to be able to now. You just said it to the world. Right now, a lot of networks, and we're not in the bathroom. Everybody's in their own space.
That's right.
Is that we speak directly as soon as it's said to the world. I mean, and we believe that local community translate to all of us being here, all of us adding to the whole fabric of all that's going on. I found it crazy that you're doing this college thing, this college tour.
College competition and tour.
Yeah, ended up at the school I went to. I went to
Barham.
Yeah.
Yes, and that's the first one we're gonna visit. So we're gonna do. I know Ferrum College is really putting themselves there to represent Honduras, El Salvador, and they're gonna do Nicaragua.
All right.
Yeah, so they have 3 countries that have a lot in common.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
Like, which colleges are you going to?
Let's do it. It's a long routine, and I didn't know how to do this in Facebook and everywhere because it can get confusing.
Okay.
So this is what I'm doing. I'm doing a Hispanic culture competition.
Right.
Okay.
It's a concept that I put together for the first time with an amazing team. I mean, it's not just me. I have a lot of people supporting me and collaborating with me to put this together.
Right.
The competition is like this. I invited universities here in Virginia, Southwest Virginia, to represent different Latin American countries. And when I talk about representing, is that I took 4 cultural aspects that define, you know, the countries or Latin America, and I said, okay, you're gonna do these 4 cultural aspects, and you're gonna compete on which one does it the best.
Right.
Wow.
So I'm gonna tell you the 4 cultural aspects. Ready?
Okay.
All right. The first cultural aspect they have to do is a dance.
Okay.
This year, I didn't ask them to do a dance that was traditional or anything like that, but I am bringing DJs or bands to the places.
Wow.
They're gonna play a song from the country or
Wow.
countries they represent, and the students just have to participate. I mean, I'm just asking them, just take part of that. You know, that's what I call cultural immersion. If you were to go to that country, you know, you would like to get involved
That's
in what's
right.
going on in that place. So
Right.
that's what I want to do. And since we cannot travel there, it's hard. You know, people sometimes cannot even go back home.
Right.
Never
Right.
again.
Right.
So
Right.
I want to give them for this one day, for that one moment.
That's right.
You know, the opportunity to see a dance that was their dance.
Wow.
And see how the students here and Americans, you know, from everywhere, Europeans,
Right.
get involved into that.
That's
you
awesome.
know,
That's awesome.
it's great. So I already had one college participating. It was Virginia Tech.
Okay.
Last
all right.
week.
Okay.
They opened it up. I haven't shared the videos because I don't want to give advantage to the other ones.
Gotcha.
But let me just tell you something.
They got
Virginia
it.
Tech did capoeira, which is one of the most challenging things to dance.
Wow.
Capoeira is from Brazil, is a martial arts.
Wow.
It has a lot of flips on the floor and all
Wow.
that. And I was not expecting to see the
That's
students get involved.
Yes.
So watch out for the other universities because Virginia Tech really opened it up with that.
The
So
competition.
dance.
Oh wow.
Second one is singing, and that's why I brought this
Oh,
here.
okay.
As you know, I am not Mexican, so but this is called a mariachi hat.
Okay.
A charro hat. And I was telling you, Erica, about mariachi. Mariachi is a genre of music where there is someone like a cowboy in Mexico. It came from Jalisco, Mexico. They dressed up with a suit that is adorned just like this. The whole suit. Yeah, you have seen it probably in the movies or so. Well, the United Nations of Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, they declare mariachi genre as one of the most representative of Hispanic culture.
Wow.
And therefore, you're going to find not just mariachis in Mexico, but you're going to find them in Venezuela, in Colombia, in Brazil, in the islands. I mean, everywhere in Latin America, you will see a mariachi band.
Wow.
So I'm bringing that concept again.
Wow.
And just like the dance, I'm not asking them to sing. I mean, I know not everybody
Right,
likes
right.
to sing, but I am bringing a mariachi. He's
Oh,
a
man.
singer.
Oh, wow.
He's gonna do a mariachi song, like
Wow.
traditional,
I love
and then
it.
I'm asking them to do a shout that is very peculiar from mariachi. You wanna hear it?
Yeah.
Cover your ears.
Yeah.
He says, Did you guys watch Speedy Gonzalez?
We
Speedy
did,
Gonzalez?
we did.
Back on the day.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
same generation here.
Andale. I remember that.
Okay,
it just got away from us. It just got away from us. It just got away from us. I hate to cut you off, Carolyn, because we do got to get up out of here. But it is a wonderful thing that you're doing, and it is awesome. Yes. And like I said, man, everything that she's touching, she's doing. She did the Focus Fashion Latino, got the magazine there, man. Please get a part. Where can they get information?
All right. You can go to Facebook and go to the page. My page is called Joy of Interaction, or JOI. Joy of Interaction. Wow. You can do that and read everything about our blog, what we're trying to do with these programs. Basically, we're just doing that. We're trying to connect people, get them to interact more with each other, because we need more human-to-human interaction, especially these days, just so we can have more empathy for each other. Right. We can feel more compassion from each other. We can understand each other's cultures and needs, and we can really be a community of, whole understanding and power. I mean, we need to work together so we can have a lot of power.
Yeah, you said, and it's happened. It has happened. It's beautiful, guys. We hate to because we
Joy of Interaction. Get to read everything about Hispanic culture.
Yes.
Can I tell you quick the countries that we're gonna visit?
Okay.
Fast. Frederick College, Honduras, El Salvador, Nicaragua. Then Roanoke College at 1 p.m. Guatemala and Mexico, and then at 4 p.m. Radford University with the islands, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, and Cuba. So follow us tomorrow. We're gonna have a big tour bus.
JK Tours.
JK Tours is going to be our tour bus company, and we're going to be recording live from the bus, and when we go to the universities, and recording all this in video so you guys can enjoy. Thank you.
Oh my God.
And Focus Radio.
Come back after the competition. Come back after the competition and tell us all about it. Okay.
Yes, it's a deal, because Focus Radio has been a tremendous support, and thank you for sponsoring this competition and for starting even before the competition with your Focus Latina. That we'll talk more about later.
Bless you.
Bless you guys.
We gotta go, man, this weekend. Man, it's a lot of stuff that is happening. Please get a part of that. Of course, come down here tomorrow to the Well. The Well be going on around here. What else?
Tomorrow.
I mean, just here. I mean, we got going on.
Just this weekend.
Just the weekend.
Yeah.
In the city, man. The weekend in the city.
Weekend. So, all right. We love Carolina.
We love Carolina, man. Oh, man. Check her out. I'm telling you where you really can see it. Go check out that Just Stevie when she was on there, when Carolina was on the Just Stevie episode.
That was
oh my gosh, yeah, towards the beginning. She ended up with the Frozen theme. I never knew what was gonna happen. What you want to say to the people before we get up out of here?
I just want to say shout out to Roanoke, shout out to Philly, shout out to Jersey.
Yes.
And of course, thank Carolina for being here.
Gracias.
If your birthday is today, happy birthday to you. And until Monday, everybody, God bless.
Man, always let it leave by saying that thing inside of you. It's not a dream, it's your purpose. Set your sights on your targets and hit them, because the only one who can stop you is you. Once you truly start to believe in that thing and walk in your active faith, God will allow it to manifest. I think today seeing all our guests is a testament of that. And from there, you can continue on, man, and touch this world like we are, being able to broadcast live every day right here from the great city of Roanoke, Virginia, man, out to the world. It's the Daily Grind Show right on Focus Radio. Peace, y'all. Have a good weekend. Love y'all.
Peace.
Thank you, Carolina.
Adios.
See y'all.
Stay focused.